Greetings, gang. Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you've been taking good care of yourselves. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Hey, AV. Hey, Lynn Lou. Hey, Just Geo. Hey, HP3. Okay. So we going to jump in, do a quick energy check-in, see what's going on. All right. Hey, all eyes on me. I hope you're doing okay, sis. Yeah, sis. I'm telling you, day by day, I'm right there with you. All right, let's see here. All right, you guys got the lovers in the upright position. Okay. With the Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. Some of you guys may be going into a relationship, gang. I know. Who are we? No. But somebody might be going into a committed relationship with the lovers and the Four of Wands. Somebody could be getting engaged. Somebody could be planning a wedding at this time and they're really excited about it, okay? Somebody may also too be just getting into a relationship and is going to a higher level of commitment. Maybe somebody has been dating someone for a long time and they decide like let's move in together, or they decide like or it also spirit is saying like somebody may be planning to renew their vows. Like if somebody is already married, somebody could be thinking about like the next time their anniversary comes, they want it to be like a wedding, a vow renewal, um, but sort of like they want their vow renewal to be like a wedding or something. Okay, all right. Let's clarify this. Now, for some of you, you may be going into a contract. Someone could be signing a lease. Someone could be renewing their lease. It's going to go over smoothly. If you are like looking to go into a lease, get a new place or something like that, that looks like it's going to go over smoothly. If it's not the dating or marriage thing for some of you. Let's see here. Thanks to everybody who liked the video. I appreciate you. Okay, Spirit, what is this? Wow, I don't know, man. If this is not a wedding or moving into a place, there's definitely about to be somebody going into some type of contract or union, some type of agreement. And it's going to be very fortunate. All right? It's going to be very fortunate. I just really feel like, too, somebody is going to be like celebrating some type of milestone or celebrating some type of accomplishment. What is this? Like if somebody is about to renegotiate a contract, you're going to get more money. Like somebody may be like, you know what? I want to renegotiate a contract so I can get more money. You will get the more money. Okay? Clarifying this energy here. I have the Magician in the upright position. This is all due to somebody's manifestations. Okay? You manifesting something right now, it's going to come in, honey. Wishes granted, petition granted, okay? This is for those of you who know you working on something for prosperity. All right? This is really good. Things are going to go over without a hitch here. All right, let's move forward. If some of you guys have just been like trying to manifest more money in your life, I see that coming to fruition too with the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician. Somebody just maybe trying to bring in more fortunate energy into their life. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What do we have for the collective, please? Seven of Swords. What the fuck? Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords in reverse. So this is like a wedding crasher, party crasher. Somebody is like forever on some fuck shit. Like somebody is always like calculating, trying to ruin a good time. Okay? Because the preceding the previous energy was Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, Lovers. It's like if somebody sees someone happy or in a celebratory energy, it's like they're always in the background, like figuring out how they can bring some type of chaos or how they can ruin somebody's joy. Like somebody is a thief of joy. With the Seven of Swords and Knight of Swords in reverse, they're very impulsive. What is this? Can you show me? Please. Yeah, thief of joy, Nine of Cups in reverse. Like, there are just some people, gang, that if they see you happy, it just automatically makes them angry. All right? It doesn't matter. Like, you could be celebrating the smallest accomplishment, the smallest joy. It just really displeases someone when you are in Wheel of Fortune, Magician, Four of Wands. Like, when you in your bag, when you're manifesting, when you're creating, when you're doing something that you're very skilled at. With the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, like whenever you're doing something that you're really skilled at, it really like angers someone. They're very and with the Nine of Cups in reverse, this really hits someone's emotions, you know? Like it makes somebody emotionally volatile to like see you happy. Spirit says without them. Okay? So like I don't fucking know. To be honest, I am so sick of low vibrational people. I am so over everybody always watching and trying to spoil someone's good mood or calculating, plotting. Like that shit, like just channeling it is exhausting. So I can't even imagine what it's like to be this type of person. Like that's just always disgruntled, always combative with the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody just don't know how to chill. Like they're always combative or they're always like, I don't know. They're just always in a bad mood. Even when nobody's doing nothing to them, they in a bad mood. So that just lets you know that they are the bad mood. They're the bad mood. Because you're over here in the Lovers, Four of Wands, probably celebrating your new home or getting comfortable at home or just spending time at home with the people you love. And you got the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune. It's like you just trying to manifest and keep the happiness and protect the happiness you already have in your life. And it's just somebody who is very disgruntled. Queen of Wands in reverse as well. They always just like on some fuck shit. They are. And I'm over it coming up in my reading. I feel like whoever this is, whenever they get on the readings, like they don't like the videos. They probably real miserable that we all get along on here. Like, because the energy just comes up too much. And I know this ain't my energy or nobody around me because it's always quiet as fuck at my house. Like always quiet as fuck. So this is court card energy, Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. These are people. These are other people in your external environment, or just people who just hate to see people happy. And there are people like that in the world. Like, you could be overcoming something. You could be, celebrating your life thus far. And it just really makes somebody mad. It makes them want to manipulate stuff in someone's life. Somebody always with the baneful magic. It's like somebody just sitting back waiting till somebody do something. It's like this person is just always like waiting to attack someone, or waiting to be combative, or waiting to argue, or like somebody can't even talk to someone without contention in their voice, or feeling like every conversation is some type of debate. Like somebody just steals joy with the Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups in reverse. It's like you can't be happy around these types of people, because if they're in your vicinity and they see you happy, they're going to be like, yeah, but what about, or yeah, they're going to act out with the Knight of Swords in reverse some kind of way. I just feel like people, these types of energies need to just like get the fuck on. Like, they need to go be around other confrontational and contentious people. Like, stop being around people that are happy, trying to steal their happiness. You have the High Priestess in the upright position with the Hermit in the upright position. Some of you guys may have Virgo or Pisces in your chart. Virgo and Pisces are opposite signs. Okay, so some of you guys could be dealing with somebody that's your opposite sign. But anyway, it's like you're in this High Priestess mode and you're very quiet. Like, somebody is like very hard to get a hold of too with the Hermit and the High Priestess. Somebody finds a lot of peace in solitude. I feel like this is when somebody can hear spirit better. This is when somebody connects to their higher power, like in Hermit mode. Major Arcana. This could also be why you have people disgruntled with you with the Knight of Swords in reverse. Somebody feels like you're on a high horse as well with the High Priestess and the Hermit. Somebody feels like you use your solitude to like punish them. Can you show me this, please? That's wild. That's really wild to me that somebody could feel like Major Arcana is your life, right? They feel like your life, you're using your life, your silence, your gifts, your privacy to punish them. What is this? The Sun. Your intentions are good. You're dealing with people who possibly don't have good judge of character. They're so contentious and anxious and combative all the time that they're blind to your good intentions. I'm telling you this. No matter what you say or do, these types of people gonna have a problem. But with the Sun, Major Arcana coming out, it's like your intentions are pure. Yes, you are in hermit mode. Yes, you may be silent. It has nothing to do with these external energies. The Sun is pure intentions. So even if you are like in a position to where like maybe you don't say much to people, or with the Four of Wands, like you could be in your own home, or like maybe you stay in your room a lot and you don't say anything to people or something like that. With the Hermit and the High Priestess, you might be dealing with people who don't go within. So it's very off-putting, very offensive to be around you, because somebody feels like maybe you're hiding something with the High Priestess. Somebody may feel like you're hiding your thoughts about them with the Hermit. But with the Sun, it's like you're not. Your intentions are pure. You're just in your own world. Bottom of the deck here, Page of Pentacles. Maybe you just in your own world, focused on your money right now. Maybe some of you guys have done, a little extra spending. We did just have Thanksgiving. You know, for those of you who celebrate holidays, maybe with the Page of Pentacles, maybe you're just trying to budget right now. Some of you guys could be really trying to budget things out. Some of you guys may be a parent too with the Sun and the Page of Pentacles. Maybe you're trying to budget things out so that you're able to like provide for your child or something like that. So maybe that's why like people don't see you much with the Hermit. And you may be feeling with the High Priestess like, look, I can't be around you and still provide for the thing. Like, someone has to understand the fact that like with the Page of Pentacles and the Sun, if you are a parent, your child takes center stage. The Sun is center stage. You could have somebody that feels like they should come before your child. They should come before your home. They should come before your responsibilities with the Magician. They should come before your money. Like somebody has a real ego trip. But if those of you who read cards, you can see the energy. Like somebody doesn't have you don't have bad intentions for this Knight of Swords in reverse or this Queen of Swords Queen of Wands in reverse. Some of you are just really focused on your money and just focused on like your responsibilities. Some of you guys are feeling the pressure of the world, and with the High Priestess and the Hermit, you know that it's time to really get serious about your spiritual calling, your spiritual gifts, the things you know, esoteric knowledge. Like some of you guys are just in a serious time period of your life. And I want to let you know that that's going to offend people, especially if you're an ambivert. If you're an ambivert, that means you may have moments where you're like an extrovert and you're social and you talking and you outside. But then you have those moments where you're an introvert and you just quiet. You're the Hermit, you're in the High Priestess, and you're focusing on your responsibilities. I don't think somebody understands that. Whoever this Knight of Swords in reverse is, like they could be like a busybody, so they feel like if they're always in everybody's face and everybody's business, like maybe you should find a way to do that too. But that's not your path with the Hermit and the High Priestess. Let me see. Yeah. Five of Swords in reverse. Like this person needs to stand down. The fight they have is not with you. This person has a fight with everybody. This person has a fight with everybody. This is the type of person that just fall out with people all the time. Now, they may make up with people, but with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Strength in reverse, even if they make up with the people that they fall out with, the energy will never be the same. The energy will never be the same because... Hold on, let me show you. It will never be the same because Judgment in reverse. Somebody just judges people too much. Like somebody just always judging people. And that's exhausting to be around. Like with the Strength in reverse, like you can't be around somebody that's always judging you. But with the Judgment in reverse, these are people who are misjudging you, and they're casting their misjudgment at you. This is somebody who will tell you who you are before they ask you who you are. This is misjudgment, and it's weak spiritness. What is this? The Death card. Whatever this is, it's going to end. You're going to have to put an ending to being around people who are committed to misjudging you here with the Judgment in reverse, Strength in reverse. This is like with the Judgment in reverse. Say spiritually, you taking someone to spiritual court, right? With the Judgment in reverse and the Strength in reverse, whoever this person is that's trying to put you under judgment, they don't have a strong case. Therefore, with the Death card, it's going to be thrown out. Like, it's not going to be given any life. Like, someone is trying to put you under judgment, collective, but it's a weak case. It's like somebody has no reason for this, like, at all. Why are they misjudging the collective? Can you show me, please? Oh, okay. Empress in reverse, major arcana. They're misjudging you because it's really shallow. It's very vain. You know, they're just very vain and very judgmental. That's just it. And they feel dignified. They feel like they have to. They also feel like with the Six of Pentacles in reverse, they feel like you're not giving something to them. They're judging you for that too. They feel like you're not sharing your energy with them or your time or your money or your resources or something like that. And it just makes them feel unworthy or ugly. You know, some people take shit that way, you know? Oh, they're not giving me attention. That means they don't think I'm attractive. Or they, you know, sometimes when you are like in hermit mode, you'll see how it affects people. I don't want to say it like that. Let me say it a different way. You'll see people's vanity come through when you're in hermit mode. Because they will, this Empress in reverse feels like, look at me, me. They also can be like the damsel in distress. And if you're not showing up, Six of Pentacles in reverse, to do something, save them, give them something, you know, that's why they're judging you. They could just be saying like, oh, they're doing this because, and they just keep thinking of negative things. But they don't respect your autonomy. They don't respect your mission. They don't, you know, because the Hermit in the upright, High Priestess in the upright, Sun in the upright, they're so shrouded with misjudgment of everyone, they can't even see good intentions when it's in their face. So you may have someone with the Five of Swords in reverse who could have some type of gripe with you because you're not giving to them. You're not giving them attention. You're not giving them your resources. You're not doing something that would make them feel like the Empress, which is most likely in reverse attention. Or the Empress in reverse is insufferable. Like nothing is good enough for them. Nothing. Even if you are being kind to them or showing them gestures, they discount it with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you did that, but I wanted more. Yeah, like somebody just discounts everything. So nothing is ever good enough for these types of people. But you can't let them stress you out. You're gonna really have to put some distance between you and this person. Because if not, they're gonna try to like with the Knight of Swords in reverse, and I said wedding crasher. It don't have to be a wedding crasher. They're just going to try to like, you know, bring some type of conflict to something that means a lot to you. With the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands, the Lovers. But with the Judgment in reverse, it's not true. They don't really have a case against you. All right, let's see. What is this? High Priestess in the upright. You already know this. You probably had a intuitive nudge about this, a download about this. You probably had a premonition of this. You already saw how something is going to turn out. You know something's going to turn out in some type of fucked up situation. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Swords in reverse is a liar, okay? A straight up liar. They will lie so that they can stay in their delusion. Even if the delusion that they're in brings negativity to someone else, this is someone who just has to be right. They're not intuitive. They're just like pig-headed, bull-headed. You know, like even when new evidence is presented to them, they still won't consider it. The Queen of Swords in reverse has to be right, even if it goes against their intuition. If they even use their intuition. What is this? Also, too, Spirit is saying, like, don't let this person gaslight you. Because this Queen of Swords could be someone who thinks they're a fucking lawyer or something. Or judge, jury, and executioner with the Judgment in reverse. This is someone who will try to talk you into their illusion. But as the High Priestess energy, you already saw this coming. You know, and you just gonna have to honor that. It may piss somebody off because the Queen of Swords in reverse always mad. So far, the court card energies we have out here: Knight of Swords in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, excuse me, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and now the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, you know, this could just be somebody that just always got to be right. This pushes a lot of people away from them. Somebody just feels like never back down even when you're wrong. Now, maybe that works in some scenarios, but it doesn't work within interpersonal relationships where people livelihood and feelings and stuff like that are involved. Show me this, please. Whoever these energies are, they always operate in like masculine energy. Eight of Swords with the King of Wands in reverse. They always operate in so-called toxic masculinity, if you even want to call it that. You know, that's how they operate. Sword energy again. So like this person could be like overly aggressive in communication, like try to back you into a wall just so they can get some type of answers. You know, like somebody is real aggressive here. But they feel like that's the only way they know how to be. With the Eight of Swords, they've trapped themselves into that. That's the only way they know how to be. What is this, please? Nine of Cups in reverse. Whoever this person is like they're very unhappy. They're very unhappy. Three of Swords, Nine of Cups in reverse. Like they're very unhappy. But I don't know. I just don't feel like whoever this is like, I just don't feel like they're self-aware enough to know like how they come across. whoever is falsely accusing you of something, justice is going to go in your favor here. You have the justice in the upright position with the 6 of Wands in the upright position. You know, you got justice on your side. I feel like with the 6 of Wands, your character speaks for you, or your reputation is solid with the 6 of Wands and the justice. So I wouldn't really worry too much about this energy or this person, what have you. And then you have the High Priestess in the upright twice tonight. So this is really a time to use your intuition. Like, don't impulsively, do anything, or don't let anybody draw you out, draw you into some argument or debate. Somebody just loves to debate with the Judgment in reverse. But you have to ask yourself, like, after the debate, then what? Are you just right, but nothing changes? Are you just deemed right, but nothing gets better? Because some people don't care about, like, things being better or healing or evolving. They just care about being right. That just soothes them. But in this situation, they're not right. Somebody needs to ask themselves that, because this is like someone who will argue you down even if they wrong. Even if they wrong. They don't have room for, like, new perspectives. They actually get frustrated with that. All right, so you're going to see things turning out the way you want. And one of the things about Mercury retrograde, try not to go into any legally binding contracts with anyone too. We talk a lot about how Mercury retrograde brings your exes and stuff back. But a lot of the times, Mercury retrograde is a time to do, like, some reflection on things. Pace yourself before jumping into stuff. I honestly feel like Venus retrograde really is where people's exes really be falling back or coming back and trying to rekindle shit. But I mean, everybody's life is fucking different, so I can't even blanket statement that. But, Venus is the planet of love. So, I've seen that a lot, is what I would rather say. Where when Venus retrograde comes along, that's when a lot of people are sleeping with old exes because they caught a feeling or saw them out somewhere and got nostalgic and shit. You might even find too, with this Mercury retrograde, just like communication errors, miscommunication. Some of you guys had miscommunication with people in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. And it necessarily doesn't mean like you had miscommunication with them. Maybe somebody misunderstood you, like we talked about earlier, misjudged you on purpose. Somebody too needs to go back and reread some type of text or messages or emails they had exchanged between someone else. Because I feel like someone with the Knight of Swords in reverse, they be moving too fast. Like, they don't take time to, like, sit still and, like, digest things. So somebody could have misunderstood you, therefore they misjudged you. And Mercury retrograde is ruled by, Mercury is the planet of communication. So maybe somebody is, like, gonna go back and reread, like, their last interaction with somebody. And they're gonna be like, oh my God, I misinterpreted what they were saying. Oh my God, they wasn't tripping on me. Like, somebody needs to go back and revisit like their last communication with somebody? Was it volatile? Was it peaceful? What kind of energy were they in when they read it or whatever, or heard it, whatever? Like, but I feel like there's some type of miscommunication here with the Eight of Swords energy. Somebody misheard something, misunderstood something, and they could have misjudged you and painted you as a bad person because of that, and tried to like bring judgment to you. You know, people do that in different ways. Sometimes they do it spiritually. Sometimes they do it in the physical law. Sometimes they do it emotionally. People move in different ways. So somebody could have tried to bring some type of judgment to you, or bring you to judgment based on something that they misconceived or misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? But you're going to be vindicated with the Six of Wands in the upright and the Justice in the upright. What is this, please? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Now, if this is physical court for some of you guys, you're going to cash out. All right? You're going to cash out. If someone's blaming you for something, maybe you ain't even had no legally binding contract with somebody, and they just, I don't know, somebody just in their ego with you. They in their ego with you. Ain't even no cups like that out here. The Queen of Cups ain't out here. The King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Somebody don't even know what the fuck's going on. But somebody just like, I don't know, they're fucking around and finding out, and justice is on your side, and you're going to receive some type of financial compensation. All right? Okay, let's see here. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Okay, let's move forward. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys, Knight of Wands coming out in reverse. All right. Hey, Minister Squirrel. Hey, Matthew. Knight of Wands in reverse here with the Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody who could be like very inconsistent. It could just kind of be like wondering what you're doing. You know, like somebody like, I wonder what so and so doing ever since we fell off. And I feel like sometimes fell off is different than falling out. Because falling out, to me, is like you getting into a fight or argument with somebody and y'all, verbally go at it blow for blow, right? I feel like this is somebody that fell off. Like they could have been so inconsistent in your life that like you just stopped communicating with them, or with the Page of Swords in reverse, you just stopped messaging them, you just stopped talking to them because you could have felt like an inconsistency in their energy, and you was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna not even hit them up anymore. Okay, so this is somebody that fell off. They just fell off, like out of your life. Y'all didn't argue, y'all didn't say nothing, there was no communication with the Page of Swords in reverse. You just allow somebody to show their actions. Knight of Wands is all about action. So somebody's actions spoke louder than their words. And so I feel like you could have just pulled back. Let's see what this is. Yeah. Not Knight of Swords. Ace of Swords. Yeah, maybe you could have seen something with this Ace of Swords, like you had a bird's eye view of something. That's looking over at something. So you could have just seen like, yeah, I see how this gonna turn out down the line. Let me just not hit them up no more. Cause Knight of Wands could low-key be a player, but really a player in reverse. So if you just see somebody's inconsistencies from the jump, day one with the Ace of Swords, you like, okay, I already see. And then you just pull back, okay? If not, this is what you need to do. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Don't waste no money getting readings on this person either. You already know what's going on with the Ace of Swords in the upright position here. If they being inconsistent, this is not somebody that's ready to build no family with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I'll tell you that. They not ready to settle down. And you can see that with the Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords. You can see that, or you saw that. And that's what made you pull back. Thank God you don't have children with this person, with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I've been telling y'all for years about that shit. Like, everybody not supposed to be in your life forever. So when Spirit removes somebody, let them go. Like, don't start getting readings why they ain't coming back and wasting your money and all that shit on nobody that's inconsistent. Let the inconsistency be the closure you need. Let them being removed from your life be the closure you need. All right. What do we have for the collective, please? Ten of Cups in reverse. So somebody could be into it with their family right now. Maybe somebody missed their family. Maybe somebody just kind of feel like, damn, why my family got to be so dysfunctional? What is this Ten of Cups in reverse? Seven of Swords. Somebody can't trust their own family. That's how they feel. Somebody feel like that. With the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups in reverse, somebody feel like they cannot trust their family. Bottom of the deck here is the Justice in reverse. Somebody like, yeah, because my family did me dirtier than anybody. Somebody do not trust their family. Rightfully so. In the upright position, you have the King of Swords. So if you feel like you can't trust them, you can't. You're clear on this. This is not some illusion. This is not some pettiness. Somebody disagreed with me, so I don't get along with them, or somebody told me about myself, so I don't get along. No, this is like, no, I can't trust them. With justice in reverse, 7 of fucking swords, they will do me dirty. Cannot trust my own family. Spirit just said ignorant. Not ignorant, but ignorant. Now, those of you who are fluent in Ebonics, you know what ignorant mean. You know what ignorant mean when you say, oh, that motherfucker ignorant. You know what that means. So maybe somebody got an ignorant ass family member. And they know they can't trust them. And that breaks somebody's heart with the Ace of Cups and the upright. Somebody want to trust their family. Somebody want to draw near to their family. Somebody really wish with the Ace of Cups, because sometimes the Ace of Cups can feel like a wish to me, depending on what I'm reading. But somebody just wish that they could trust their family. They wish that they didn't come from a broken family. They wish everybody could get along. But with the Justice in reverse, there's too much shit that has gone on that could have really put somebody, if you hadn't been intuitive or as strong as you are, it really could have put you in some bad situations. With the Justice in reverse, we going back to that misjudging you, casting judgment on you for shit. Like somebody, and it's fucked up. It's fucked up because you, with the Devil in the upright, it's like, damn, like I said, why I gotta come from a toxic family? Why everybody on some evil shit? Like, damn, like somebody really feel like that. Wholeheartedly with the Ace of Cups. Aside from that situation, some of you guys feel like right now you may be in some type of battle of good and evil. You may be in you also may be finding yourself being tempted too with the desires that you have. Yeah, you may find yourself getting tempted. Some of you guys, because I don't always read the devil as an evil energy. Y'all know, for those of you who've been watching me for a long time, you know that. Some of you guys just have really a very dominating sexual energy, okay? You may be very, you know what I'm saying? Look at the devil card. Some of you guys may be very dominant. Somebody has even thought about being like a dominatrix or something like that. And how much money they would make from that, or how much joy they would get from dominating someone. Someone thinks about that. Somebody feels like you could be doing some type of love spell on them because they can't get over you. But I feel like, no, sometimes you got to be careful too, because people can become obsessed with you. With the Ace of Cups and that heart in the hand, like people can become oddly obsessed with your affection, your love language, how you make them feel with the Ace of Cups. Like people become addicted and obsessed, and it's not healthy is what Spirit is telling me. Can you show me this? The Hangman in reverse. As soon as people start to become addicted to you, you seek to free yourself. Now, the Hangman in a major arcana represents Pisces. One of the traits of Pisces is escapism, okay? So with the Hangman in reverse, I feel like as soon as somebody start getting like too overbearing, or this could even flip around. Like somebody could feel like they just want to dominate you, dominate your love life, keep you bound to them. I feel like with the High Priestess coming out twice, as soon as you catch wind of this, you seek to free yourself. But it's never easy. Some of you guys with the Devil and the Ace of Cups, you have past lovers who still obsess over your energy. Okay? They like still please themselves to like whatever memory or photos that they have of you. Like somebody has a very unhealthy obsession with your love, and you freed yourself from them physically, but I feel like they own some weird shit. What is this? The Strength card. I'm clarifying the Hangman in reverse. You successfully have like removed yourself. But I want to let you know, with this Hangman, you see how his crown is illuminated? If you just randomly start getting like dreams or visions, or you just randomly start thinking of someone, it's because they are thinking of you or obsessing over you. Because this is a situation you already freed yourself up from. So if you start feeling some weird sexual urges or reminiscing over some sexual past you had with somebody that was toxic and like very sick, it's because they are fixed. They're still fixated on you and your energy in some kind of way. Not some kind of way. It's through some type of sexual memory that, like, you could have literally created a soul tie with someone through sexual energy, exchange of emotion. And I want to tell you that this reaches far beyond just a physical relationship with somebody, okay? Because when you exchange emotions with people, when you allow yourself to be like, okay, I'm going to feel what this person is feeling and exchange the energy with them, sometimes someone will create a soul tie with you and you won't even know that you went in agreement with it, because with the Hangman in reverse, you looking at it from a different perspective. So somebody could have like emotionally binded themselves to you, right? So if you just sitting around Hangman and all of a sudden, boom, crown chakra, you automatically start thinking of how somebody mad at you or obsessed with you or feel about you. That's because they created some type of soul tie with you. And remember earlier, let me see. Hold up. We have the Lovers, and the Lovers is very similar to the Devil card. You had a different perspective of what was going on. Somebody with the Seven of Swords, somebody like kind of like tricked you into some type of soul tie with them, and they tried to like somebody has tried to like bind you up in their emotions, okay? So whenever they're mad at you, whenever they're feeling a way about you, you're going to pick up on it with the Hangman in reverse, because Pisces is the 12th house. Pisces is a very psychic energy. So you're going to pick up on the thoughts and emotions of others, especially when it's concerning you. You have to know that. Like if you are in your full autonomy, High Priestess in the upright twice, you're going to definitely feel when someone is projecting onto you, no matter who it is, no matter how far away they are. when you are truly tapped into your own energy, you're going to feel when somebody is like projecting their obsession or their anger or some shit like that onto you. You're going to be able to pick it up and pinpoint who it is and why and where it's coming from with the Hangman in reverse. Can you show me this, please? And then, thank you, Spirit. You have the Hangman, you have the High Priestess twice and the Hermit. Remember? And when you are in Hermit energy, truly, okay? Because some people be like, oh, I'm in Hermit mode. But while they so-called in Hermit mode, they be in everybody's business. They ain't never quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's not the same thing. This type of hermit mode is where somebody is like silenced and listening to spirit, listening to their higher self, reconnecting with the divine. That's the hermit mode I'm talking about. Not somebody who's just a busybody, but they on their couch being a busybody in everybody's life. That's totally different than being in hermit mode, because you could be on your motherfucking phone calling plays and being messy in other people's lives. And then when shit hit the fan, be like, oh, but I was in hermit mode. No, you was just at home alone being messy because nobody don't want to fool with you. So you just going to try to spiritual bypass it and call it hermit mode. True hermit mode is with the High Priestess energy, where you sitting still and you connecting with yourself. Not the lower aspect of your ego. You have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Another Piscean card in the minor arcana. So some of you guys definitely got like Pisces somewhere in your chart. Pisces moon, Pisces Venus, Pisces sun, Pisces rising. But if not, you're just like really seeing through a lot of the illusions around you. A lot of the masks have fallen off. And so you can see through that too. You know who has some weird obsession with you. Somebody says that they're so obsessed with you that they will never show you love. That's how obsessed they are with you. That's not healthy. That's not okay. That's very sick, okay? Telling you straight up. That's very sick. You know, Spirit is just telling me something. You ever heard somebody say, when they talking about who they want their partner to be? You ever heard somebody say something like, I want my partner to be mean as fuck, only nice to me. That's how somebody feels. Like they don't want you to be, like somebody is so obsessed, they don't even want you to be nice to like the mailman, the cashier, the people that come into your job, like the clients, the people at your kids' school. Like that's how obsessive somebody is. And at the top of the reading, and Spirit was talking about wedding crasher. That's because this person, you know, like even if y'all out to dinner and you nice to the waiter or the waitress, they gonna argue you down about that. Like somebody is just so combative. Like, do they ever have a soft moment? Do they ever have a moment of calmness? Like, no, because they have an obsessive, domineering spirit. And they don't want to separate from that because they feel like that's how they're going to lose their power. But they're not seeing that. That's why they also have been forced into hermit mode. Some people in hermit mode, not because they chose it, but because don't nobody fool with them, because they so ignorant and combative. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot. It's just a lot. All right. What do we have for the collective, please? the Nine of Wands in the upright position, a lot of you guys are just trugging along, okay? A lot of you guys are just, I feel like a lot, so many thoughts coming out. I feel like some of you guys are in this Nine of Wands energy. You've been through a lot, okay? And don't let anybody minimize what you've been through so that they can hurry up and get you to get back to being the person that they want you to be for them. It's like right now, the only reason that you are still hanging on is because you know you're the wounded warrior and you know this is not the end. But nobody else can come into your life here and try to make you feel like you need to be the wounded warrior for them. You have the Nine of Swords coming out here with the Four of Cups. You may have a lot of people who have restless minds. You may be dealing with people who have a lot of, that carry an anxious spirit. But with the Four of Cups, they don't care about how that affects anyone else. And you, in the Nine of Wands, you could already be going through something. You could already, the nine is like, you know, closing out a cycle. You you trying to get over something. You trying to get through something. And somebody here is in Four of Cups and Nine of Swords about it. And if somebody was to possibly ask, how you doing? You tell them straight up, Nine of Wands, shit, I'm barely making it. I don't even know how I'm here today. You know what I'm saying? You can't really fuck with people like that when they in Nine of Wands. Okay? Because that's the wounded warrior. Not the defeated warrior. It's the wounded warrior. You ever seen a wounded animal and you try to back them into a corner? Them motherfuckers will attack you. It's survival of the fittest. So just because you the wounded warrior don't mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, people need to chill. People need to fucking sit down. They need to stop allowing because sometimes people project their anxiety onto you. You in Nine of Wands trying to heal your wounds so you can live to fight another day. And you got somebody over here in Four of Cups and Nine of Swords. Projection. Trying to make sure that you think about what they want you to think about. Trying to make sure you feel the dissatisfaction, the boredom, the apathy that they feel. Like somebody feels like you need to feel whatever the fuck they can't get out of their head. But you in the Nine of Wands, you're already dealing with shit. You're already trying to heal your own wounds. But with the Four of Cups, they don't respect that. They don't respect your fight. They don't respect your wounds. They don't respect any of that. They just want to make sure that you are in an anxious mindset like them and that you are dissatisfied with life like them. You can't be around people like that. Those are dangerous ass people to be around. Like, they'll try to make their emotions your fucking responsibility, while not giving a fuck about the wounds you trying to heal for yourself. Those people are insufferable. You cannot function around people like that. They're dysfunctional. They don't care about nothing but themselves, their own thoughts, their own toxic emotions, their own apathy. You could be bleeding and this motherfucker be like, can you pass me the sugar? My tea ain't sweet enough. Whole time you bleeding out. And then, with the Nine of Wands, you may be like, no. They're going to go back and tell a story and spin it. Can you believe I had a sore throat and they wouldn't even pass me the sugar for my tea? But they won't tell nobody how your leg was broken, it was in a cast or some shit, so you couldn't really pass them nothing. Like, you got to get away from people like this. Spirit, show me this, please. Motherfuckers do not, and I'm telling you, the line of work I've been in for the past 10 years, motherfuckers be wanting compassion but don't extend it. Motherfuckers be wanting emotional validation but don't extend it. Motherfuckers want peace of mind, but they come anxiety ridden and contentious. I'm telling you, this shit is part of the spiritual warfare. You have the world in the upright position. Like, you're about to go in a totally different direction with your life. All right? You're really about to be put on your path. Whatever your purpose is, it's about to be made clear. You're going to have to get away from people who want you to live for them. You have the Nine of Wands again with the world. You see how on this Nine of Wands, how he looking at this guy? I feel like so much shit has happened in your life with the world. You've experienced karma for things you've done. You've seen karma take place. You've seen so many things change. Your life change. Sometimes you may not know who to trust. Because remember on this Nine of Wands, he's standing there alone. You might have somebody that's coming in this new cycle in your life, and you don't know if you can trust them like that or not. Can you show me this? Should collective trust this person that's coming into their new path? King of Swords in the upright. Spirit says you're gonna have to be you're gonna have to use intellect, logic. You're gonna have to make that call. See, sometimes people want Spirit to tell them all the answers to the test and everything. And Spirit is like, no, I need you to do some of this mental work too. With the King of Swords in the upright and the question I asked, Spirit says, what did your first mind tell you? Follow that. Can you show me this, please? Five of Cups. If your first mind said that this person gonna put you in some type of compromising position where you wish you wouldn't have, you wish shoulda, coulda, woulda, then you need to like not invite this person on your journey. If you know this person gonna make you feel some type of regret, what's this Five of Cups? Yeah, Four of Cups in reverse. If you know somebody gonna put you, because the Four of Cups in reverse goes back to that 3, right? So you know if somebody's gonna have you in a compromising position, you know, like if you and this person have a disagreement or a falling out, so to speak, you need to know that they're going to gossip about it to others to try to really take away your support or paint you in a bad light. But we talked about that earlier. But it's like with the Six of Wands and the upright and the Justice, it's like some people are going to be like, well, that's not my experience with them. So just be mindful of any offers you take in at this time with the Four of Cups in reverse. Really follow your first mind. Because sometimes the things that you would ignore in the beginning be the exact same thing that crumbles the connection or crumbles the relationship, or you know what I'm saying? So just make sure you follow your first mind So you don't have to be sitting around like in hindsight about something. All right, let's see here. You guys got the Chariot in the upright position. All right. With the Page of Swords. So before you move forward on something, just make sure you're reading everything correctly. Like I said, some of you guys really may need to go over old messages, old communications with someone before you carry out something. Because we are in a season where communication can be skewed. Miscommunication can happen. Or misunderstanding something can happen. Some people don't read text messages and emails in the right emotion. You know, that's why sometimes you got to get on the phone with somebody and be like, hey, what did you mean when you text me that? You know, or even if you don't do that, like really go back and reread stuff. Reread how you wrote something to somebody. And possibly why they responded the way they did. Because with the pages, it's like minor. Like there's been a minor miscommunication. And somebody needs to really see that before they charge forward with the Chariot. Chariot in Major Arcana represents Cancer. You know, it's like somebody needs to really, before they like feel away and charge forward on that, somebody really needs to go back with the Page of Swords and be like, did I even understand that right? Because the pages don't have all the information. The Page of Swords specifically doesn't have all the information. They don't. And the only reason you're going to be offended by that is if you the type of motherfucker that just be impulsive and pop off at the sight of this and you know, because I get so fucking tired of this shit. Motherfuckers want you to tiptoe around messages so that they don't feel called out. I don't give a fuck if you feel called out about some shit. If you know you're not doing it, why it make you so mad? I fucking posted something on Instagram, punk ass, yesterday, and it was a fucking meme. Well, it wasn't a meme. It was a part of a thread where this girl was saying that, like, you know, she's obsessed with her new boyfriend's ex, and that's pathetic. And somebody commented, was like, on the top of the thing, it was like, yeah, and that's really pathetic. You know, then I have people in there trying to defend stalking and harassing somebody else's ex. And nobody was tagged. I didn't cuss nobody out. And the motherfucker who got the most offended by a meme went and reported it as bullying and harassment. Motherfuckers need to grow up or get off the internet. It's nobody's responsibility, healer, tarot reader, practitioner, or not, to tiptoe around shit just so somebody don't feel offended. Like, I don't know what it is, but society been coddling y'all with all these fucking acronyms and bullshit and people, like, it's people just be like trying to justify sucker shit. So now and so now motherfuckers gotta be okay with being stalked so that we not shaming nobody. Man, move the fuck on and tighten up. Like, people really need to grow some. I'm so tired of everybody thinking that everybody on the internet supposed to be tiptoeing around their feelings. And I've been saying this shit for years. So it ain't just because of that fucking meme. It's because I have seen that the way society is mind fucking everybody to be a victim. So this internet, certain platforms, and the agents and the bots they put in place to make people feel like they got to be a victim 24 fucking 7. Nobody want to say nothing true. Everybody want to glorify sucker shit until it's in their front yard, until it's in their family, until it's in their home. Then it's, oh my God, I can't believe this shit happening. But when they on the other end of doing that shit, It's, oh, but you can't say that. I'm only stalking their ex because I'm insecure. I just need reassurance. Give yourself fucking reassurance. Stop. What the fuck are y'all waiting? What are people waiting around for? Like, that shit is so irritating to me, bro. Like, I'm tired of everybody wanting to be a fucking baby. Like, god damn. Motherfuckers is supposed to never hold nobody accountable. And motherfuckers is supposed to always be agreeable. I don't agree with every fucking thing. And just because I don't agree with what you doing or your lifestyle don't mean I hate you. Like, I'm tired of that shit too. If you out here fucking wilding out and I be like, yo, that shit ain't cool, I ain't with it. That don't mean I'm condemning you or hating you. Like, people think that you're supposed to be like minions or yes men or just always shucking and fucking jiving. Like, where they do that at? Anyway, what is this Page of Swords, the Chariot? Tired of being surrounded around weak ass spirits, and then you just be living your own life, and here come all these weak spirits trying to attach to you, cord into you, make you feel away because that's how they feel. 5 of fucking Wands. Yeah. Somebody is going into some type of confrontation without enough knowledge with the Page of Swords. Somebody is quick to anger and slow to love. Somebody doesn't communicate for the means of understanding a situation. Somebody just like to fight. Somebody just like to argue. Somebody just like to compete. Somebody just like to be on some stupid shit. Like, that just make them feel good. As if motherfuckers ain't worked their whole life to get up out of that type of shit. I don't know. But I know one motherfucking thing. You're going to have a influx of immature ass people with the Page of Cups in reverse, trying to cause drama, 5 of Wands in other people's lives because they're emotionally stunted. So they feel like anytime there's a difference of opinion or a rejection or something like that, it means it's got to be a conflict or something. You got a gang of immature people. You got a gang of motherfucking people. You got a gang of children walking around in adult bodies. And nobody don't want to take accountability for shit no more. Nobody wants to take accountability. Everybody just want to play the victim because social media said you was the victim. Half the motherfuckers that's playing the victim is the villain. Trust and believe that. A lot of the people that's walking around with a sob story, a lot of them motherfuckers is the villain of their story. And they just looking for a scapegoat. And you know who they gonna use as a scapegoat? The devil. That's who they gonna use as a scapegoat. The devil made me do it. Nah, you made you do it. You made you do it. Because somebody don't know how to control their emotions with the Page of Cups in reverse. Everything got to be an emotional upheaval for somebody. Every fucking thing. It's gotten to the point where now people don't even want you to speak the truth about some shit you done really experienced because it calls them out. Whether it be your fucking punk ass zodiac sign, whether it be some shit you did a long time ago, some shit you doing right now that they've experienced at the hand of somebody that ain't even you. If you speak on it, now all of a sudden you shaming or you some weirdo ass shit. Society has got social media brain. Nobody wants to think for themselves anymore. It's always got to be some conflicting ass group think that ain't worth shit. Ain't nothing getting healed. Ain't nothing getting accomplished. Ain't nothing getting nothing. I refuse to be a part of that shit. I fucking refuse. And those of you who have been watching me over the years, you know I stay to my motherfucking self. So it is what it is. But the way society is going now, you got all these villains out here calling everybody narcissists. You got all these villains out here demonizing people who ain't even doing shit to them. What is this 5 of Wands, please, Spirit? Three of Wands in reverse. Somebody waiting on some type of confrontation with you that ain't gonna ever show up. Somebody waiting on some type of competition with you that you ain't even involved in. Somebody waiting on some smoke or some beef that's never gonna happen. You know why? Because you heavily protected, and with the High Priestess and the Upright and the Hermit, like I told you, you already saw it coming. Somebody just loves confrontation. They can't wait to have a trauma story about somebody that they chose to deal with. They chose to initiate some type of confrontation with somebody, and they just can't wait for it to happen. Somebody looks for shit like that. They look for things like that. Well, they ain't gonna find it with you. What's this 3 of Wands in reverse, please? So now you just never supposed to speak of some shit you've been through because it's gonna trigger other motherfuckers. Ace of Swords in the upright position. I'm telling you the truth. You're supposed to never say nothing so that it don't hurt nobody's feelings. If it don't apply, let it fly. Why get in your feelings about something you know you haven't done? And then with the Page of Swords in reverse, if you even think it's you, communicate. Gain more knowledge. People don't do that. They go straight into 5 of Wands. They go straight into 5 of Wands. That's some coward ass energy. I'm telling you. And with the Ace of Swords in the upright position, if you are the type of person that sees situations like this and then you confront it head on, people gonna call you mean or aggressive or that you hate them. That's because people love conflict, but they don't like confrontation. And I already know the definition of shit and all this other shit, but people don't like to be confronted. They like the conflict because they like to sit back with their little weak ass popcorn and watch drama play out, but they don't like to be confronted. 9 of Swords after tarot. Whatever demons is lurking, whatever bullshit is lurking, you cutting it out. You're facing it head on. This person in the traditional 9 of Swords is laying in the bed and it's like swords over their head. I believe we had that for the enemy earlier. Let me check. Yeah, we did. So if someone is trying to project their nightmare onto you, you know, some people don't want to be healed. They don't want clarity. They want you to be in mental conflict like them. They want you to be fucking stressed out and anxiety ridden like them. And when you the voice of reason here with the Ace of Swords in the upright position, 9 of Swords being the voice of reason so you can cut out the bullshit, you gonna be labeled as the problem. You gotta understand with the 3 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Wands, some people like having hidden animosity with you. That makes people feel alive. But you are cutting through the bullshit, the nonsense, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? And people just gonna have to deal with it. You cannot tiptoe through your own life because you don't want nobody to feel away. Fuck that. They ain't tiptoeing through their life about you. You ever notice that the people that bring you the most drama and bullshit, they ain't tiptoeing around shit. They coming in full force, like I said, with the Chariot and the Page of Swords in reverse. They coming in full force with their misunderstandings, their misjudgments, all the things. They coming in full force with it. Why are you tiptoeing around some shit? They not. The people who say rude and out of the way shit, the people who are overly aggressive and pressing and all of that shit, even when you trying to keep the peace with the Ace of Cups, they not tiptoeing around shit. Don't tiptoe around your peace then. I'm telling you. So somebody waiting on some drama with you, then it's not going to come to fruition. If somebody waiting on you to be like, yo, this, that, and the third, don't even do it. You got the Star card here. In the upright position. Can't show this too long, apparently. But you got the Star in the upright position. Maybe you ain't fully healed, but you on your healing path. So you don't got time to be beefing with nobody, or you don't have time to be in confrontation with nobody. People don't even fucking believe in healing. That's why they walking around traumatizing everybody who they come in contact with. Because they don't believe in healing. They think it's a joke. They think it's a game. They think it's cliche. Can you show me this, please? Yeah, Ten of Swords. Somebody is about to have a harsh ending. Whoever is in this Five of Wands against you collective, they about to have a harsh ending. I'm telling you, they betray everybody. But they don't see it like that because they self-righteous. They just see it as like, oh, well, so-and-so deserve that. No, they about to experience a very harsh ending. With the Five of Wands, if somebody puts you in some type of competition with them and somebody else, with the Three of Wands, three or more people all trying to get the same shit. If somebody tried to throw you into the mix of something, those same people that they threw you in the mix with, they all are betraying each other. They are all at odds with each other. One of your saving graces is that you've been in the High Priestess in the energy with the Hermit. That's your saving grace. If you know for a fact, get out the fucking feelings, get out the delusion. If you know for a fucking fact that you ain't been bothering nobody, that you just been trying to ascend and get your life together, High Priestess, the Hermit, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But there's some people who are justifying attacking you or bringing confrontation to you, and they gonna swear to God they been in hermit mode. No, the fuck they haven't. They just been doing shit behind the scenes. Can you show me this, please? Yeah, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. They about to be stopped in their tracks. Whatever plan, they was about to carry out, it's not gonna be successful with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, my bad, gang. I forgot to say I'll be right back. But yeah. All right, let's move forward. All right, what's this Five of Wands, please, Spirit? Oh, shit, it's out of focus. Hold on, gang. All right, the Five of Wands is clarified by the King of Cups in reverse here. The only reason somebody call themselves at odds with you is because they in their feelings. All right? They in their feelings. All right? Who cares? Gang, I'm serious. Like, who fucking cares? This person, the King of Cups in reverse, is always in their feelings, okay? And they want to take you along for that ride, that emotional roller coaster that they always on. They want you to be on that shit too. Now, for some of you, if you dating this King of Cups in reverse, or this King of Cups in reverse is, you know, somebody in your life that's always looking for some type, they're an emotional vampire. I don't even feel like explaining too much. They're an emotional vampire, okay? So they're going to have you in positions to where you have to compete for their emotions. You have to compete for their love. You got to compete for their attention. You got to compete for their feelings. Who the fuck has time to do that? Not nobody who got their own life going on. What is this King of Cups in reverse doing? Court card energy. Magician in reverse. So this is an emotionally manipulative ass person. They could be using baneful magic to put you in a space of the Five of Wands. You could have hurt somebody's feelings, unbeknownst to you, with the Hermit. And ever since then, they've been trying to throw some work at you. Magician in reverse, Five of Wands, King of Cups in reverse. This is somebody, every time they feelings hurt, oh, let me go to the magic. Now, I don't have no problems with magic. Trust me. But somebody who has emotionally unstable ass energy like this, they gonna abuse, okay, spiritual work. They're gonna abuse it. Every time somebody don't do what they want. Every time somebody don't want to be with them. Say something they don't like. This is the type of person that abuses magic. Anytime they feel like, you know what I'm saying? What is this? Emperor in reverse. Yeah. The Emperor in reverse is a very abusive person. Somebody is abusing magic. Somebody is abusing spirits. Plural. Somebody feels like if they can't control you in the physical, Emperor in reverse, they're going to control you in the spiritual with the Magician in reverse. So this is the type of person that'll do like a bend over spell on you. They'll get some binding work done on you. They'll like try to get some work done on you to make you lose everything, so you have to come back to them and they can be in control of whatever you got going on. Somebody extremely controlling physically and spiritually. King of Cups in reverse and emotionally. This is somebody who's abusive on all levels. Spiritually, physically, and emotionally. The Emperor represents the physical. The Magician represents the spiritual. The King of Cups represents the emotional. So somebody is abusive on all levels. And it doesn't even have to be overt. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times, People be feeling like, well, if you ain't got no physical bruises on you, then ain't shit happened. That's not how it go. All right? That's not how it go. Whoever this person is, Six of Wands in reverse, they are not going to be successful. They're not. Their life is falling apart because of this. People don't even respect them anymore. People don't even see them the same. Not only do people not respect them, but people don't even trust them with the Six of Wands in reverse. The only reason this person has people around them is because of fear. Somebody feels like, oh, if I separate from this person, they're going to attack me too. They're going to abuse me too. On these types of levels. Because this is the motherfuckers who done sat around Five of Wands and watched them do it to other people. So they already know what's going to happen to them if they don't go along with the get along. That's not leadership. That's tyranny. But they deserve it because they sat around and watched them do shit to other people and didn't say nothing. So of course, they about to get it too. What's this Magician in reverse, please? The Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. This is somebody who could be skilled, but they're only skilled in like evil shit. Mean-spirited shit. This is somebody that really knows how to manipulate people with their words too. Like even if they not doing like physical magic, they a word witch. Like they know how to like say some shit to get people to turn against a certain person or a certain group of people. Like somebody is very skilled in like gossip and slander. You know what I mean? They don't give a fuck who it is. They go, the Queen of Swords in reverse loves to slander people on the internet. You know, they like to get on the internet, air everybody dirty laundry, name drop, just messy. That's word witchery. What is this? Knight of Cups in reverse. They fake too. They fake as fuck. This is somebody that's like, oh, I love you. I love you. Oh my God. I'm about to come to your house. I love you. They don't fucking love. They fake as fuck. Okay? They know how to fake love real good. They also know how to give backhanded compliments real good too. They very condescending, but they know how to like paint it with charm. So you know it might not resonate on you till later that they was insulting you the whole time you was talking to them, or they was talking to you, because you really can't get a word in edgewise with the Queen of Swords in reverse. All right, let's get out of that energy. But some of you guys are going to have a victory. All right. What do we have for the collective, please? You have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. I believe, yeah, this is the second time you guys have had the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Um, so that's just spirit confirming that the energy still stands. Major Arcana. You just keep going in the right direction. All right. I want you to be open to change right now, okay? You know what, y'all? Y'all gonna have to hold on real quick. I gotta go check the oven. All right, I'm back. Okay, so we got the Wheel of Fortune energy out here. Can you show me this, please? Wow. Six of Swords in the upright position, gang. Smooth move. Maybe some of you guys, maybe some of you guys need to drink some smooth move tea. Maybe some of you guys, I don't know why I'm hearing this. Maybe some of you guys are lactose intolerant, or you just shouldn't be eating dairy and cheese and shit like that. Maybe you need to like drink some smooth move tea or something like that. But aside from that, I feel like there's gonna be some smooth transactions with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords. Maybe it was rocky at first, you didn't think it was gonna go through, but it's clearing. Something's clearing. Can you show me this, please? Oh shit. What is this, please, Spirit? Two of Cups in reverse. If you trying to get away from somebody, or you trying to get out of a contract or something like that. Remember we talked about earlier about signing a new contract or getting into some new agreement? Maybe there was a meeting of the minds that you went into in the past, but it's like it's no longer fitting. It no longer suits you. If you looking to get out of something, I feel like you're going to be able to get out of it. And you still going to be able to get out of it like with the money you have or your fortune, your good name, whatever. Like this may, some of you guys may actually go through like a amicable separation with someone. Like, hey, I don't want to be roommates no more. That person like, yo, me either. I want to expand. Or, hey, I don't want to be with you no more. Yeah, me either. Or like, hey, I don't feel like we really resonate with each other no more. Me either. Or like, hey, this contract isn't working for either of us anymore. And maybe that could be the renegotiation, or two people just choose to end something. All right. Yeah. Could also, too, with the Six of Cups here, somebody could be successfully severing a tie to someone from their past. I also feel like, too, someone has been holding a grudge with someone for a long time. With the Six of Cups, you know, it could go back past 6 years, or it could just be from a long time. Like, it just could be some type of grudge somebody's been holding in their heart or some shit like that. Some emotional angst, somebody been holding on to someone that they separated with. Like, somebody is going to have to realize that the other person has moved on. And I want you to know something, too, with the Wheel of Fortune and the Six of Swords and the upright. Sometimes people do hurt your feelings, right? Sometimes people do, like, not belong on the journey with you no more. But they still go on to live a successful life with the Six of Swords. You know, somebody could be holding like on to old emotions. Like, since that person hurt my feelings, I don't want them to have nothing in life. And somebody could watch ample amount of tarot readings to make sure that whoever hurt their feelings or whoever they mad at don't have nothing. You know, well, we already saw earlier with the Judgment in reverse that somebody is trying to call that type of judgment on somebody. It's not going to go well. Sometimes people do hurt your feelings, but they still move on to live a good life. Sometimes you may have hurt somebody's feelings, but you still get to go on and live a good life. Like, not all the time, just because somebody hurt your feelings with the King of Cups in reverse, does that mean that they have to go on and live a life of suffrage? Somebody needs to really check that vengefulness in their heart. Because sometimes people ain't even really affected like that. They money ain't affected. They livelihood ain't affected. But they still hold this anger and this grudge. And they still sit up 9 of Swords at night thinking like, oh, I just want the person that hurt my feelings or left me to be in pain. And they not. And that could be crushing somebody. Like, oh, that they moved on and they fortunate. They not suffering without me. And I know that's a hard pill for somebody to swallow because everybody feel like, oh, if we break up or we not friends no more, your life supposed to be in shambles. You never supposed to have nothing good. But that's why it's 3 sides to every story. Yours, theirs, and spirits. And then you got to ask yourself, why would somebody want to stay connected to someone who's so vengeful like that? Who wants to punish you with their emotions? Hold you hostage to their emotions? Somebody needs to ask themselves that. If somebody feels like that about everybody that is divinely removed out of their life or divinely has to move on, somebody need to check their own self too. But if you are trying to get away from somebody, if you are trying to sever ties, you will be able to successfully move on. It don't matter if somebody's sitting in the background like, oh, seething with vengeful ass energy. It doesn't matter. What's for you is for you. Wheel of Fortune, 6 of Swords. You will meet up with that. And some people got a gang of bodies in their closet. And what I mean by that is like they got a gang of people in a closet in their mind that they want to be punished for the season and the reason for that person being in their life being over. Or coming to a halt, whatever the fuck it is. But like I said, somebody's is spiritually, emotionally, and physically like abusive. Who wants to be around that? Who wants to be around somebody that's always combative? They can't never just be chill. All right, whatever. Let's move on. Sometimes I be feeling like I be speaking to I be beating a dead horse because I feel like sometimes people just be like so self-righteous that they don't ever see how their actions have affected someone or their expectations or unreasonable expectations. I be feeling like everybody is just the victim. Even the villain is the victim. They're a victim to your response. They're a victim to your reaction. They're a victim to your boundaries. I just be over that shit. High key, I be over it. Everybody just want to skip out on accountability. Just because it's them. They had a right to react. They had a right to whatever. All right, let's see. And somebody is standing on business in a problem they created. It's like somebody acts ugly with people, and then when they're faced with that same ugliness or called out, they stand on business. They stand on business on bullshit that they created. Oh, you're welcome, Innocent Squirrel. What do you have, please? Attachment. Yeah, be careful, because I'm telling you, it's a lot of people in survival mode. And I don't just mean financially, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. It's a lot of people in survival mode. And so what they're going to do is they're going to attach to the nearest source of light or life. And that might just be you. And they're going to, when they attach to you, they cord into you. They put energetic hooks into you. And then they try to make you feel chained to whatever emotion that they're feeling. We're dealing with the 5 energy, 5 of cups, 5 of swords, 5 of pentacles. If they feel like it's lack, you got to be attached to that lack in some way. If they feel emotionally spent, you and emotionally regret or angst, you got to be attached to that in some kind of way. If there is some type of conflict, you got to be like somebody just likes to attach themselves to people in whatever emotions or whatever the fuck they going through. You got to be attached to that. And they want to test you by that. They want to test you through trauma. They want to test you through pain. They want to test you through underhanded things. They want to test you through conflict. They want to test you through like bullshit you don't even got space for in your life. You see how she's holding that mask up, but her wrist is chained to that post. Somebody wants to attach you to the mask that they wear. Somebody got fucked up ass attachment issues. And whether you sign up for it or not, bitch, you being judged by their attachment issues. You being judged by it. Every second of the day, even if you ain't physically around this person, you're being judged by their attachment issues. And they're going to deem you good or bad, evil or angelic, based on how they choose to attach to you. And based on how you respond to them attaching to you. It says, perceive need and the choice to let go. In the upright position, this card reveals that your passage forward is being stopped by strong attachments to old patterns or people from the past. The chain at your wrist is bolted to fear from the past or desperation about the future. Although you may wear the mask or of pretense or even contentment, you simply can't seem to go forward. The stuff that's keeping you stuck could be physical addictions, emotional patterns, or even old relationships. Are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be your own making. This card is telling you that it is time to take the actions you need to break out of your chains and move forward to an open, free, healthy, and authentically happy life. It may take some courage and effort to let go, but know that you are capable of doing it. Until you do so, the difficult energy will just repeat itself, keeping you stuck. And so somebody is realizing that their attachments to outdated ways of thinking and being, shit that they soul has been crying to evolve from for a long time. Somebody's so stubborn that they are fighting themselves. Like there could be something in somebody's heart that's like, yo, let's just chill. Let's just relax. Let's just be happy. Let's just be grateful for what we have now. But somebody is like fearful of that. They fearful of being grateful because they feel like if they be grateful, then nothing better will come. They'll just be stuck in what they're grateful for. But that's quite the contrary. If you be thankful for what you have now, spirit is going to open up more. But somebody is attached to a lack mindset with the 5, afraid of change, attached to fear, worrisome shit. You know what I'm saying? It says, are you living in fear, addicted to old unhealthy habits, or so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? Like somebody could also have, like I said, an anxious ass spirit. So like they can't be happy now. They can't be grateful in the now because they're too busy thinking about, well, what would I have to be grateful for in 3 days? Like that's a fucked up ass mindset. Like you be provided for today. Give us our day, our daily bread. You be provided for today, but you be like, well, fuck being grateful for today, because what if on Tuesday I don't have nothing to be grateful for? And then this is the same type of person that'll sit around in that lack ass mindset and then be mad on Tuesday when they ain't got nothing to be grateful for. Like it's like somebody's attached to that type of shit. It's second nature to them. Like somebody doesn't know how to just be thankful. They're attached to lack. It's but like the card said right here, it says it says, are you so desperate about the future that you can't be happy now? If so, the chains that bind you could be of your own making. Eight of Swords. Like I told y'all with the Eight of Swords, like somebody keeps themselves trapped in that. They ain't grateful for shit. They always looking for the next pleasure, the next excitement, the next thing to attach to or relate to. They can never just be in the present. That's not healthy. But all right, let's move forward. Let's have Goddess of the Moon in reverse. So someone's not tapping into their intuition like they should. And it's due to this attachment. So what I want to touch on again before I go into this Goddess of the Moon, somebody could have an attachment, okay? Like we are in a timeline where the veil doesn't exist anymore, right? So if you're always contentious in a conflict ass energy, combative ass energy, you will definitely draw those types of spirits to you and they will attach to you. Some people are walking around with attachments and they don't even know it. Some people have done so much baneful shit to others, they're walking around with shit on them that they don't even know is on them because it's become a part of them. Some people have become vessels for the evil that we talk about pushing away on this channel all the time. Because it's become part of their energy signature. They thrive in the chaos. They love it. They revel in it. Some people have attachments. And you wonder why they come into your life and shit start fucking up. Shit start slowing down. Because you fucking with somebody that got attachments on them. And that's why you got to be mindful of who you are intimate with, who you sitting up on the phone with all the time, who you around all the time. And you got to be mindful of you. Self-reflection. We always got to be looking at ourselves too. And it's not victim blaming or none of that shit. It's called accountability and taking stock. We always got to be looking at ourselves too. Like, damn, am I projecting? Am I acting a goddamn fool in people's life? Am I attached to lack? Like, we got to be looking at ourselves too. It's so easy to point the finger. But they say when you point a finger, what? There's many other fingers pointing back at you. So we got to be mindful of people who are trying to attach themselves to us and who we are attaching ourselves to. That's why we don't need to be attached to no motherfucking body. Connect. Connect. But you ain't got to attach. That's too much like enmeshing. All right, what's this goddess of the moon? This card is number 52, which breaks down to the 7. So your higher power is trying to connect to you. All right. This card says intuition going within. This card reverse reveals blocked intuition, an inner disconnect, or a sense of living in the dark. You have a deep desire to know your purpose and truth. Ooh, excuse me, but they can feel very distant. This is a message of dissatisfaction where your inner life is concerned. It is possible that extreme worry and discontent are the obstacles to inner peace and wisdom you seek. If so, you need to let that go and renew your faith in yourself and your eternal spirit. Get out of your own way and release the fear that's blocking the truth of your blissed, eternal nature. Your soul, your higher self, knows you best. So allow stillness into your life. Listen to the stirring of your own intuitive voice and trust what you receive. Yeah, somebody just needs to be quiet and be still. Like somebody with the, because the goddess of the moon in reverse is like the high priestess card in this deck. Somebody runs from their intuition. See, people, when they hear the word intuition or and all this stuff, they think, oh, I can read everybody. I can read everybody around me, the energy around me. But when it's in reverse, it's like you can't even read the shit you need to clear up. So how you trying to read everybody? Like somebody can't hear their intuition too because they always like running their mouth. See, the high priestess is normally very quiet and observant. But in this reverse state, it's like this is somebody who fills their life with chatter so that they don't have to face their own attachments or heaviness that they're dealing with. So somebody really needs to learn how to do that. Somebody needs to learn how to like stop distracting themselves with other people. Somebody needs to learn how to get comfortable with the stillness. Remember I always tell y'all, still the mind, STILL. You can only do that if you not running your mouth. How you gonna hear spirit if all you doing is blah, 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 blah? I mean, you know, somebody might argue and say, well, that's how I get. Well, that's fine. You know, I don't really give a fuck about arguing how other people feel. I'm just telling you the energy that's coming out. Somebody needs to still the mind. Like I said, does anybody, this person just never has a soft moment, like a quiet moment. Like somebody's just always attaching. They have to be attached to feel alive. And with this card being number 52, which breaks down to the 7, it's like attachments is someone's God. Being attached. Somebody, like, you know, when your phone about to charge, what you do? You attach the charger. Somebody attaches themselves to other people to feel energy, to feel alive. Because they feel like they can't get that on their own. But they're also not grateful for the sources and resource that's put into their life that they're even attaching to feel something. All right, let's get one more. All right, you guys have Door to Spirit, but I'm going to read both because 2 came out and Hostilities in reverse. So Door to Spirit is number 32, which breaks down to the 5. If some of you guys have been trying to connect deeper to Spirit, there's going to be a change there. If you felt like you have been blocked with the Goddess of the Moon for a while, in reverse, there's going to be a change there. Now, some of you guys have been asking Spirit to reveal the hostile people in your life, reveal the hostile spirits, reveal, you know, where all this negative energy is coming from in your life. And Spirit is about to show you, okay, with Hostilities in reverse. Um, and what spirit is about to do is to lessen some of these hostilities. Okay, let's read this. Okay, door to spirit. Spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. This door opens unto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door is open unto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of the spirit and to the magic and power of your own true identity. Yeah, and you did have the high priestess in the upright twice. So a lot of you guys, like I said, you are just really trying to really get in balance with your spiritual, journey and your intuition, just really trying to like clear everything out, and deepen your connection because I feel like you're being pulled, you're being called to like a higher level of consciousness. And for some of you guys, it could have been scary, but with the hostilities in reverse, I feel like now you're possibly like stepping more into your power of it. Like accepting, like, yo, I do have a higher calling. I do have a gift in some way. Like, you're not gonna fight against spirit anymore. You're not gonna fight against your spiritual gifts anymore as well. You know, when the door to spirit opens, it's like, and I don't mean initiation in the term, that we see in certain cultures. I mean, when the door to spirit opens for you, it's like spirit initiating you, like, yes, it's time. It's time for your higher calling. It's time for your higher knowledge. It's time for you to walk with me, you know? And so some of you guys are going to stop fighting against that. All right, let's read this. Hostilities in reverse. Okay. This card says defenses up, aggressive energy. Now, this card is number 26, so it breaks down to the 8. So some of you guys could feel like for a very long time, lifetime after lifetime, cycle after cycle, you've been up against some type of hostile spirit or hostile energy. But I feel like now it's becoming clear to you and you're going to figure out like how to defeat it, you know? Of course with the help of spirit. All right, this card reverse marks the end of hostilities for you. There's a shift in the energies around you and even about you, and the universe is supporting your own internal shift as well. Whether the aggressive action has ended due to external factors or your own intervention, this card bodes well for more peace and harmony. Be aware, however, that there may still be some action you have to take, and it may seem on the surface that things are slowly getting better. This card encourages you, letting you know that the inner vibrations are changing and the situations will be resolved. Yeah. So, Spirit is really working with you to get a lot of shit resolved, okay? A lot of the hostile energies that have been lingering, the monitoring spirits, all of that shit, okay? It's all coming to a head. And I feel like for some of you guys, um with the 8 energy, it's like long overdue. Okay. But all right, gang, that was your collective tarot reading energy check-in. I love you guys so much. Thanks again to all the people in the chat. Shout out to my moderators, all my beautiful members of the channel. Thanks for joining the membership. Um, those of you who signed up for the mentorship program, email me. I want to get the syllabus out to you so you can get the book in time, because I want you guys to have the book, because we will be doing like pop quizzes and stuff on certain chapters in the book. So you already know who you are. I just felt like I should just do a one shot, So email me, get with me so we can talk about that. All right, gang. Once again, thanks to everybody in the chat. Take good care of yourselves and each other if you can. All right, gang. Until next time, sending you love, peace, and balance.